lines of the leanings of the FCT minister. Where he goes, they will very likely go. Right? But that is in the context of what I would want to call informal conversations. Formally speaking, these are PDP members. All of the lawmakers from Rivers State are PDP members. The last time it seemed like lawmakers seemed to fraternize with the APC was when those from Rivers State defected. And then 2 minutes later, they said, just kidding, we didn't really mean it. So now they are using the word allegedly for that whole drama. But there's no problem. Let's come back. What happened to the ideology of the supremacy of party? The party is supreme. I don't get it. I understand that the FCT minister was appointed by this government. That's an APC government. So maybe in return of the favor of the president, the FCT minister can from time to time talk about how he aligns with the plans and projects of this government because he's a part of the government. But why is this anti-party activity or activism, because that's what this is, why is it so brazen? It's not just enough that you're showing support for the president, which is not a problem in and of itself, right? Many governors across the country who are not APC members have in one way, plugged in or keyed in or voiced their support for the Renewed Hope agenda. It is the brazen, it is the fact that it feels like an insult to PDP. It's almost, the statement almost sounds like PDP do your worst. It's like a man who has decided to cheat on his wife. Cheating on your wife on his own is a problem. You've broken your vows. But there are those who still do it with respect and say, okay, let me at least hide. Because I respect her, I don't want her to catch me. So you go to a hotel or you go to somewhere where you will not be found. The man is cheating, yes, but the one that now tells the girlfriend, come to my house, they say, but your wife, say, leave that woman. At that point, there is no iota of respect left. Not only are you cheating on her, you're telling her, if he vests you, they go. That's what this sounds like. Because these are members of the PDP. Yes, you align with the values and visions and movement of the FCT, but you are PDP members. And your own party will hopefully present a candidate for 2027. And you are saying that other parties should not even bother. Am I overreacting, or is it that I don't understand? We know that many of these members are supporting the president. But would it be too much to show your own party respect? Would that be asking for too much? To maybe not voice these support in the public platform and in the media, would it be too much to ask? 08179230002. My question is very simple. Is party loyalty still a thing? Is it still important in Nigeria's politics? Hello, good evening. Okay, I've lost that call. Call back if you can. Sam, there's no party loyalty in the opposition party because the party at the center always wants to sustain power at all costs and therefore do not want opposition and ensure it is weakened. Hence, the reason the opposition in power aligns and defects to sustain their position. Because votes do not count in Nigeria, APC will lose election even though all opposition in power defects to her if votes count. PDP is dead. It's now APC versus Nigerians, and Nigerians will win if our votes will count. Best says, will I be able to do this? No, I will not. Okay, after the break, we'll take those calls. Stay with us.
Here on Info, we give you a great blend of all. Local or foreign, we've got you covered.
Blackouts across Nigeria as national grid collapses.
The UN is warning of the consequences of Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
We are right on.
Nigeria Info.
The show continues after this break on Nigeria Info.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of NASS seasoning cubes, even better. So
The River State National Assembly Caucus backs President Bola Tinubu for 2027. They have said that their their support aligns with the president. They also called on those aspiring to contest for the position of the president in the next general election, to shelve their ambitions. Now, this is in brackets, including and especially their own party, stating that Tinubu's renewed hope agenda remains the surest path to Nigeria's prosperity. I thought I had that. Okay. Well, I'm asking, is party loyalty still important in Nigeria's politics? What do you make of what I consider the disrespect to the PDP? And is this endorsement too early? We're having conversations a couple of weeks ago, maybe last or the one before, and speaking about campaigning ahead of 2027. Is it too early? And some people said, yes, indeed. Right now, focus on governance. Well, let's get your thoughts. 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp is 080-903-06-416. The only motion moved by Senator Byron Piggy as a senator representing my Southeast is I hereby unequivocally move in support of President Tinubu for 2027. Sam, have you heard any motion moved by Byron Piggy on the floor of the Senate? So unfortunate, Lady V says. Clinton from Bori is on the phone. Hello, Clinton. Good evening.
Samarago, let me counter that quickly. Senator Byron Piggy, as a service senator from the River Southeast, has attracted a federal university of environment to Ogoniland. That's a fact check. So that person should put the record straight and stop grandstanding. Now, going back to the issue here, I believe that this decision taken by the lawmakers was very strategic and it reflects political maturity, premise on stability. For me, I believe that in a democracy, loyalty to leadership that demonstrates commitment to national development, inclusivity is not just explainable, it's a necessity. These people have recognized that supporting Mr. President, who have shown willingness to collaborate across party lines, would not only unlock federal support, but attract opportunities for people in River State. Just look at Ogoni, for instance. HIPET is functioning optimally because of people like Right Honorable Duname Deko in the Federal House of Reps. Like I just mentioned now, the Federal University Committee of Ogoniland was attracted. Some roles were attracted because of their representation in the National Assembly. So we are saying that if this National Assembly can put the interest of Rivers first against political and party interests, I think that Rivers will move forward. That's what we need. Collaboratory, support from federal government.
Clinton.
Thank you very much.
Clinton.
I'm with you.
That's not a question I asked.
What question you asked?
That shows exactly where we are. Because you started by trying to fact check and then veered off the point and landed where nobody asked you.
I know that you said something about party loyalty.
Okay, thank you very much, Clinton. Robin from HA. Hello, Robin.
Thank you. Good evening, Chinedu.
Good evening. Please go ahead.
The respect for party loyalty has been thrown to the wind. And I think that is occasioned by the mere fact that the leader of the country today, the president, Bola Tinubu, desecrated his own party constitution when he came on board after he took out of office, May 29, 2023.
How so?
In a River State that elected executive members of APC, led by Emeka Deke, the APC constitution says elected members from the ward, local, state, and national must be allowed to serve out their tenure. The government of President Bola Tinubu, with his national chairman Ganduje, can desecrated their own party constitution by sending those people away. I'm not aware.
Well, I was going to ask you, is Tinubu to blame for that or Ganduje?
President Tinubu is national leader of APC now, even under Buhari.
But
so he's fucked.
Ganduje is the national chairman. And if we're looking at who to blame, I personally would very much likely hold Ganduje more responsible than the president.
Well, that is by your take. You're holding him more responsible, but I'm holding the president to further worsen the matter. The people went to court, got judgment, stay the national leadership of the party. But no, we recognize the other one.
Okay.
That is why party loyalty has been thrown to the wind. After all, the leader, the man who brought the funds for them, is in PDP. It's working in APC, where in Nigeria we're not having a government of national unity.
Okay.
There's no crisis after the election. It's working there. So they are responsible to report it to me. That is what they did, to me, and it's too early for them to start campaigning.
Thank you very much. So let me take the questions again so that we know what we're responding to. Is party loyalty still important in Nigeria's politics? What do you make of the disrespect to the PDP by the lawmakers that are on that party? And do you think it's too early to start canvassing, campaigning for 2027? Kurt from Uniport. Hello, Kurt.
Hello, Kurt. Yeah, good evening, Sam.
Good evening. Please turn off your radio. Please turn off your radio. My goodness, I can hear 4 or 5 versions of my voice. Please, you'd have to call back. It's literally impossible to talk to you under that condition. Chima, please go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Arako.
Good evening.
Mr. Arako, yes, there is still party loyalty in our Nigerian politics and River State politics.
Okay.
But the issue is that loyalty will not deprive you from your choice. Because of ordinarily, as a human being, we have the freedom of choice. I think in business, they said a good product has no need for advert. Now, who is the party? The party isn't what you're not saying. The members of the party is the party. And there is a freedom of adoption of candidates in politics. A party can sit down and adopt a candidate. Now, if these persons have come together and said that we want to adopt Tinubu as our presidential candidate, they have done it like maybe they are organizing now. They want to organize people. At the time, the party will sit down and discuss that issue. It's not an anti-party because they have not even done the election. And they gave you reasons from where we are from. Look at what he has done. Look at what he has done. So for that reason, we believe in this manner. And do not forget that Nigeria, even if it is not constitutionalized, that we do a called zoning. And it's done for South, but for South. So anything that the Philippines is trying to do now, they are seeing the body movement of the Philippines that are trying to take back if they want to move back it into the northern area. So they want to stand by their brother. So to me, I don't think bad they have done. Thank you. My name is Tim Adika Mokuta.
All right. Lugard calls from Eche. Hello, Lugard.
Yeah, Samora Kuchiledu.
Good evening.
The Lugard man from Eche.
Go ahead.
Yes, I want to first of all say that the endorsement by National Assembly members endorsing Mr. President for second tenure. See, Sam, I'm a member of All Progressive Congress, and the people endorsing him are PDP members. It goes to show you that these people have left PDP for long, long ago. They are just answering PDP just like that, just to destabilize PDP and pave way for APC. But I want to tell you that the 2027 election is between Nigerian and APC members. Those National Assembly, they are speaking for themselves. Now, take a look in my area where I come from, Eke. I'm from East Territorial Zone. All of them representing me. He has lost in touch with his people. You see, a member that was elected, and he was elected till today. It doesn't come to Eke. It doesn't come to even his own senatorial district. Okay, what are his projects that is speaking for him? That will make people to believe him and to vote for Tinubu. Even the one in the House of Reps, all of them are the same. Unless they are telling us that our vote does not count. If our vote really counts, my brother Tinubu will not go anywhere because he has put stopper in Nigerians.
All right.
Look at the number of fuel subsidy.
Thank you, Lugaman.
We have not gotten ourselves.
All right.
So 2027, Nigeria will speak through their PVC.
Thank
and there will be no
you.
room for rigging.
Thank you very
We're
much.
ready for them. Thank you.
I'll be talking to Obed in a bit. PDP got it wrong when former Governor Wike clearly played anti-party and the party condoned it. Today, lawmakers are openly endorsing a presidential candidate of another party with impunity. PDP as a party is now like salt that has lost its taste. John from Port Harcourt says, it is disheartening that selfishness and personal interests have killed oppositions. PDP. Sam, just look at how Atiku's over-ambitiousness has killed the PDP. Atiku should be blamed for this unfortunate downfall of the party. Christian Williams from HA says, when Rivers State politicians make statements, you can tell where their support is. With reality on ground, if INEC were to be free and fair and allocate votes, those that support APC will not win any election. But in Nigeria, the opposite is true. Ezekiel Isaiah says, Obed from Port Harcourt. Hello, Obed.
Yes, Mr. Sam. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Sam. I think the party loyalty has indeed taken back. They have no party loyalty on what we used to know. I think during Obasanjo and the rest of them, whenever party say this is the person that is doing, and everybody, forced to that path. But what we are seeing today is contrary. And I think it's as a result of a lack of disciplinary measure. If you understand that some of the party is being funded by governors or whoever that are the helm of affairs. You understand? If that is taken away, I think the party will be strong. But party is so weak that governor can decide on where to go, decide what happened to the party. And that is why we are having what we are having right now. And I must say, Sam, quickly, we must put on pressure. Let's have a transparent electoral system. That is the only way to be able to make these guys who take decisions against the people who actually voted them. You understand? That is the only way to pay them back in their own coin. I tell you, because if we have a transparent electoral system and your constituents is not aware, just like when they came for that press conference, were their constitution consulted? The answer is of course no. They were not consulted. So let's have a better electoral system so that these guys can be taken off at any given time, so that when they eventually find their way, they wouldn't take any decision.
All right, Obed. Thank you very much. Obed just might be, well, not might be, he definitely is my final call. Okay, this is where the conversation ends. We have a program coming up now. It leads to 6, and then the news follows. Let's see, what lucky comment would be squeezed in? 180 West. Good evening. Some National Assembly members declaring their support for the president. It's quite unfortunate and worrisome that PDP is losing its glory as a major opposition political party in the country. And the party is going down on a daily basis. PDP refused to discipline those members putting the party into disrepute and double standing in anti-party. Let the PDP rise to their responsibility in order to retrace its steps. That's from 180 West. Well, at this point, the political situation in Rivers State and indeed the country is House of Cards, it's Game of Thrones, it's, I don't know, which other series comes to mind. But it's thrilling, it's filled with adventure, and I guess I'd say we're here for it. We watch, we wait, and then hope. Stay with us.